Well, well, well. Petty Betty here with a bit of petty tea for you, and I'm about to pour it fabulously, dear. Yes, if you know anything about me and my petty, I stay at the ready, but my petty's not like anybody else's petty, baby. I do it fabulously. Oh, and you can get some fabulously petty as fuck teas and mugs too to hold your brew. Just hit the cart on the screen expeditiously. You'll find the mug there, and in my showcase, the teas are there too. Pick you up one, boo, so we can enjoy this bit of petty tea. Oh, and by the way, if you're seeing me today via the way of YouTube or Instagram, you can get the merch too. You can have your petty at the ready fabulously, boo. All you have to do is hit us up in the Etsy store. Yes, honey, we're on Etsy too at Not Your Merch. And soon to come to Shopify. Yes, baby. Oh, my. There'll be so many places you can get your fabulously petty attire, honey. And your cups, too. We always need something for our brew. Now, I'm fixing to pour you a bit of petty tea, but I'm going to warn you expeditiously. Swallow your brew. Least you want it to spew all over the place. You know the deal around here, dear. I'm petty as fuck. Petty as hell. Did you see Daddy Dumpy Pants yesterday? Honey, I must admit, I was confused, just for a bit. I wasn't sure, you see, if I was watching an interview from the Oval Office or the Discovery Channel, baby. I mean, we can all fucking agree that particular shade of bronze that he dons, I think it's called baboon's ass, baby. Because that's what it looked like to me, a baboon's ass presenting himself on my TV. Yes, honey, baboon's ass. And you can always tell when Daddy Dumpy Pants has had a bit to eat before he decided to speak, because that baboon's ass bronzer has worn away from around his mouth, baby. He gets that white line of pale skin, and then the pink too. And he mustered up enough caucasity, or should I say, yesterday that he affixed his facial sphincter to say that the American people want a dictator. Honey. Yes, baby. The baboon's facial sphincter became erect enough yesterday to say that he thinks the American people want a dictator in some kind of big way. Now, I just must say, part of what he said yesterday was the truth. I know, honey. Every once in a while, the baboon does erect his sphincter to say something that is partially true. That's what con men do. They sprinkle a bit of truth as if it is some kind of proof. But either way, it's absolutely partially true. There is a group, a faction within the Red Hat faction that believes in having a dictator, baby, but they're confused. They don't understand what a dictator is, honey. No, they think it's all about getting rid of woke culture, baby. That's not what a dictator is. And if you are one of these people today that think you want a dictator in some kind of big way, I suggest you board a plane expeditiously and fly your ass to Russia, baby, with Voldemort Poontang, and you can live under a dictatorship there. Least you could either fly far east, baby, to North Korea, but you'll still end up in Russia, honey. Because North Koreans are being shipped to Russia expeditiously to fight in a war that they did not start, baby. But either way, yes, it's absolutely true. There is a small faction within a faction here in the United States that think they want a dictator on their plate. They also can't read and can't count, so there's that, baby. Baboon's ass bronze. Coming to you soon. I'm sure he'll be on your TV today presenting for the world to fucking see. Enjoy your petty tea, and I'll be back expeditiously.